Today is March 27th. If you don't know, it is International Whiskey Day. So what are we going to do? Well, we're going to talk about a few bottles of whiskeys internationally that would be a good pour today. I'm excited. Let's get into it. Let's go. Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Carlos. Thank you for joining me. Boom, boom, boo-doo, boo-doo, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. I don't know why I felt like doing that, but that was my Italian violin. Yeah? No? You don't get it? No? Yeah, I don't know where that came from. But either way, you guys know I'm weird. What is up, y'all? Thank you for being here, hanging out with me here on the Whiskey Corner. Truly appreciate you guys stopping by, checking out the video, and checking out the channel. Guys, today is International Whiskey Day, so let's talk about some world whiskeys. Now, I'm very limited on world whiskeys that I have or international whiskeys that I have, so I will put some on the screen that I don't actually own at this very moment. But without further ado, let's just get straight into it, because this list started out with 8 and I think I've added 2 more. Yeah, so 10. This is gonna be interesting. Let's get straight into it, but before that, please subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. That would truly help out the channel. And, well, I got this Dewar's 32 years, and we're gonna use that as an inaugural cheers. So, let's pour it in real quick. Cheers to you, cheers to International Whiskey Day. Cheers. Pretty good. And that is the first one. Yeah, we're gonna start it off with a bang. This bad boy is actually a pretty good Dewar's. So my whole thing with Dewar's is that growing up, my family was all into Johnny Walker. My uncle even worked for Diageo, and he sold Johnny Walker. That was like his line in the Dominican Republic. So they were very much against Dewar's. They didn't like it. They said it was trash. And I grew up with that same mentality. Throughout the years, I have tasted some other Dewar's that I'm not going to say are bad. But I saw this a couple of years ago. And now, definitely the price has gone up. This is only a 375 ml. And this is called Dewar's Double Aged for ultimate smoothness. Aged 32 years, guys. 32 years. Do you guys see the color on that? Like, this is freaking incredible. Now, I bought this maybe 3 years ago for about $170. So, you know, it's an expensive 375 ml bottle, but nowadays I'm seeing that same 375 ml bottle going for like $250, $300, $350. I even see one place selling it for $500, which is ridiculous. But what I am saying is that if you're lucky enough to get that at the price that I got it for, I would buy that all day, and that would definitely be a great starter to International Whiskey Day. So this next one I do not have, and I was just talking to Jason Whiskey Therapy about it, because I was at his house and I was like, man, I haven't tasted this in such a long time, because once I finished it, I told myself I wasn't gonna buy a bottle until I buy another bottle. And this one is, and I'll put it here on the screen, the Classic Latte from Bruichladdich. So I finished my bottle of Classic Latte. I freaking love it. I think it is an amazing Scottish whiskey, right? It is just, whew, it is so good. But I told myself that the next Bruichladdich that I was gonna buy was going to be the Port Charlotte 10, because I haven't ever owned a bottle of that. I've tasted it, but I haven't ever owned a bottle. but I haven't even bought that yet. So I might just, cause they're around the same price here. It's only like a $10 difference. And then I told myself I would buy that, and then when I finish that, I'll go back to the Classic Latte. That didn't work out, so I might just get a Classic Latte. But guys, this is 55 bucks, at least in my area. This is such a good freaking single malt whiskey that I would recommend that you guys just go out and get it. Plus it has a really cool bottle, so yeah, there you go. This other next one is one that I also don't have, but and I guess it's the brand itself, but I will call out one, and it is Amroot Fusion, right? Amroot Fusion is exactly what it says. It's a fusion of different type of things, but Amroot itself is an Indian whiskey. They have a few different variations of it, and it definitely gives you a different type of taste, and it's different in a good way, right? So I freaking love when Bardstown did the Amroot collaboration. That one, if you guys haven't tasted that one, you guys need to probably get yourself a bottle, because that is phenomenal. But Amroot in itself, that Indian whiskey, is such a good one, and this is a good one for you to start off with. This is the Amroot Fusion. Next is something that, at least in my area, it's a little hard to find, and I will say, because this is from the coveted Campbelltown. This is Springbank 10. Yeah, guys, I'm not even saying like Springbank 12 or 15 or 12 cask strength or even Hazelburn. Springbank 10. This is such a good pour, guys, and it is hard to find. I mean, it is what it is, but I wish it was easier to find. I would have multiple bottles of this, but until then, well, I guess I'll just keep my one bottle, drink that through, and then try to find another bottle. But if you guys have not found a bottle of this yet, definitely look for it, because it is an amazing pour. Now we're gonna go to a little bit more peaty action. You guys know I love my peat. I do, and for that, I gotta put out the big old boy, Lagavulin 16. Oh yes. So Lagavulin 16 is so refined. It is so freaking good tasting. I mean, it does have that peat, but it's, I call it a more like tuxedo wearing peat, because if you taste this off against like a Lafroig or maybe even sometimes Ardbeg, this just seems more mature, more refined, more well balanced. I don't know. I'm a really big fan of Lagavulin 16. I think it's amazing. So everybody should taste it. Even if you don't like peat, you might be surprised, or you might not be, and at least you say you tasted Lagavulin 16. So definitely a good pour for this day. Now we're gonna dabble into a little Canadian. Now you guys know how I feel about Canadian whiskey. I've already told you, but I think this one is really interesting. This one is called the Magi, or the Magi. I don't know how to really pronounce it, so I guess pronunciation is either, if you guys know it, or up to your own discretion. So this is a 26-year-old Canadian whiskey, guys. This freaking thing is so potent. It's not even funny. You guys know how I feel about Canadian whiskey. It kind of makes me gag because of some issues that I had with the Serrano Amaretto di Serrano, which Canadian whiskey has that same taste to me. But overall, I can say that I actually do enjoy this. I think it is really freaking good. And guys, the best part about it, it's 26 years, but it is also hazmat. Yes, this one is 75.5 alcohol volume. So what is that, like 151? Yeah, that's up there, guys. So definitely an interesting pour for International Whiskey Day. Then we're gonna dabble into a little Irish, and still kind of keeping with the high proof, because I have to pull this out. This is Blue Spot. Yes, guys, I mean, going to like a, I don't know, an Irish whiskey. I personally love my Irish whiskeys with a little bit more proof. That's just me. I mean, the 80 proofers are okay, but if I can get over 96 proof, or at 96, or at 92 at least, but definitely over 100 proof, and these things are golden. I really like this. Please don't overpay for this. If you stay under 200, then you know you paid a good price. If you're over 200, I would definitely watch that. But Blue Spot is such a good Irish whiskeys and definitely deserves to be on this list. Oh yeah, we're taking it back to Scotland because I have to pull out my other favorite distillery, which is Bunnahabhain. Oh yes, I love what Bunnahabhain does. This is their 12-year cask strength. Now this particular one's from 2021, and I mean, I can go out and get a 24 right now if I really wanted to, but I mean, why if I still got all of this to drink? But it is such a good whiskey, and it has that that proof that you need. It's 110.2. I mean, that's pretty good, guys. So I thoroughly enjoy this. I think this is such a good one. And then you get that proofiness that a lot of the Scotch, quite honestly, is missing. So definitely put Bunnahabhain 12 on your list. I gotta show my Japanese whiskeys some love. And I have to show this one because this is probably my favorite Japanese whiskey, and this is Hibiki Harmony. So this is a Japanese whiskey from Suntory, and it is so freaking good. It is 86 proof though. That is my only kind of like irk about it. But guys, this is such a good tasting, and must I say smooth tasting? Yeah, I use the word smooth. Japanese whiskey, it just goes down so greatly and tastes so good. Definitely one that needs to be on this list. So if you see this around, which it was hard for me to see it around about a year ago, and now I see it everywhere, so distribution is definitely a lot better. But when you see that around, just know you should probably pick that up. I'm just saying. Lastly, I'm gonna go and end it before we get back into our doers with another peated whiskey, and this comes over from Highland Park. This one is called Full Volume. So freaking good. I love the bottle. I actually like the whole Viking theme that Highland Park has, but this one is matured more in bourbon casks, so it has a little bit more of those bourbon notes, and it is so freaking good. It is 47.2 proof, so what is that, 94.4? So that's not a bad proof, and it is so good, guys. It goes down so easily, and such a good sipper. Definitely needs to be on this list. So guys, that is my list, but going back to the doers, guys, this one, as I said, is a double aged. This is finished in the PX sherry cask, and like I said, 32 freaking years. Amazing color. Cheers again. And it is 92 proof. So 32-year doers, I cannot recommend this enough, and that bottoms out the list for me. Tell me, comment below, what are you drinking this International Whiskey Day? And if it's just bourbon, then it's just bourbon. If it's something from outside the US, let me know, comment below. Love talking back and forth with you guys. Please do me some favors, like or dislike this video. Please subscribe, because that will really help me out. Lastly, please check out the Patreon in the description, and as little as $3 a month will help you support the channel, and I would really appreciate it. Lastly, guys, I'm gonna pour myself a little bit more of this Dewar's 32, and I want you to enjoy that whiskey. Cheers.